There are many sound reasons not to rely on your parents financially. Sadly, many people continue to call on the bank of mum and dad. I know so many people who still live with their parents, abuse their parents, begging for money even though they already have a family of their own, instead of solving their own financial problems. Most of them don't want to find a job because they know that their parents will still help them financially. They don't even realise that their parents don't really have enough money to support their own needs, let alone an adult child. And yet, they still just want to collect money from their parents. It's understandable that our parents want to help us out, but we shouldn't abuse and depend on them well into adulthood. Remember, it's not a swag if you bought something for yourself with your parents' money. Especially if you're still living with your parents, you can't pay your own bills, and you don't have a job or income of your own. Don't try to make yourself look independent in front of other people, with your friends or your colleagues. Don't make stupid lies to yourself. You know that it's your parents' money, not yours. You're not rich, you're poor as fuck. I hate people who go around acting like their parents' money is theirs, pretending that they're independent, individualistic or self-reliant. You are an adult, but you still depend on your parents' pay for everything. In the worst case scenario, these people are in their 30s to 40s, still living with mummy and daddy, but they can't pay their own bills, they can't afford gas, they can't buy their kids diapers or even support their own basic needs. They ask their parents to watch their grandkids while they go and have fun. Oh, be a real man, dude. This type of abusive son is the one who always complains about everything. And do you know why? It's because in reality, they're insecure and cowardly because they know in their mind that they lie about everything. I also encounter a lot of people who only use their parents' money instead of their own wages. They're usually still living with their parents because they're saving up. They act like their salary or income is too small to pay their own bills. So, their parents help them out to pay their bills and buy them food. This is a purely manipulative act. It's even worse if they collect or ask for money from their parents, then they go and buy things they don't really need. Often, they'll take a picture of it, post it on social media, brag about it and pretend about not being on the poverty line. This is just to prove that they can also afford that material thing to impress the people around them. If you always depend on your parents and make 1,000 lies about your real status in life, I want you to know that you will never grow. You will never be truly happy. You will get more depressed and feel insecure about yourself. The hardest walk is walking alone, but it also makes you the strongest. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, especially your parents, because even your shadow leaves when you're in darkness. A time will come when you realise that your parents are too old or poor to give you the support financially, while you're still busy making lies about your true identity. And by the time you ask them again to help you, well, they won't be there anymore, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back. Well, my advice is always do the right thing. Take action, get a job, start a small business, move out and live a simple life, pay your own bills. Make your parents, your kids and even your future kids proud of what you have achieved. Only then can you control your own life. Your experience from being independent will help you become a better or best version of yourself. And here's a shout out to those people who actually have to work hard, who grind harder for their things and aren't living on their parents' money. You're the real warriors. If you're born into a rich family, You may not experience many hardships since your parents have a boatload of money which can support all of your expenses. However, for those that are born into an indigent family, they surely encounter a great number of difficulties in their life, as their family depends on one another for support. I do understand that there are some rich teens who also live independently without their parents' support, as well as some poor teens who can't support themselves even when they do find a job. And what's worse, some of the rich teens bring problems and damage to their family's finances, which is the breath of their life. Whatever family condition you're in, as an adult who reaches a stage of working, you should not depend on your parents' support. Do not feel proud that you are unemployed, yet you have money to spend. Each and every one of us should have our own responsibility and learn to live independently. I'm going to share with you the reasons why. Firstly, you are able to experience hardships in life. If you don't struggle, you may not fully understand just how difficult life is. If you depend on your parents, you will never be able to experience these hardships and learn from them. Remember that your parents cannot support you for the rest of your life. Hence, you should fight for yourself and work hard. Earn the money to support yourself and learn valuable life lessons during these tough periods. Secondly, you will become independent. When you stop depending on your parents for finance, you are fully independent and in charge of your own life. This allows you to do the things that you love. You'll be amazed at how financial freedom in life benefits you. It enhances your reputation among friends and colleagues. When you prove that you are independent, other people view you positively as a contributor to society rather than a dependent. And today, reputation determines how far you can go in life. Independence creates a powerful reputation. Thirdly, you could actually enhance your family's financial conditions. You are able to work and earn wages, and that allows you to provide for yourself and also prepare for the future. Financial uncertainty is frightening, but independence is empowering. And no matter how high your parents' salary is, if you only know how to spend and not to earn, money will never be enough. In contrast, if you stop spending your parents' money and you're able to earn extra income, guess what? Your family condition definitely will be improved, and you begin to understand the value of respect. And last but not least, you are able to make your parents happy, and they will be at peace. All parents want their children to be able to be independent and help themselves. Nothing makes parents happier than knowing that their kids could live independently without a family inheritance. By the end of this video, I hope I have convinced you to live independently and create your own wealth in life. In the process of moving out and becoming independent, you will lose many things from the past, but you will find yourself. If you have enjoyed this video and you're inspired by what you've seen, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Let's change the world together.